Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and welcome back to LA Noire. The last stream that I did, we continued the Advice story arc. And I think we left off somewhere in the middle, maybe close to the end of a mission. So, let's just jump right in. Vice Narcotics, the setup.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose.
Ah yes, give me a second. Just gotta check something really quick. Do I remember? Let's click on log for a change. I don't think I've ever looked at this. Okay, so basically this means that you can check on what you need to do instead of blindly going into it. Oh well. For those watching this for the first time, if this is the first stream or YouTube video that you're watching of the series, this is a blind playthrough. I care absolutely nothing for 100% completion, 5-star completion, doing all the extras. I just want to see what this game has to offer in terms of story. And I remember, Vasily, now that I saw the bus station, what I was supposed to do.
I heard he's an honest cop.
And I think...
You can drive.
Indeed.
Where are we going?
The Egyptian theater is going to be the first. And look at that pixelated shadow. Okay, let's go there. By the way, drinking coffee.
She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Oh yeah, she died. And now we're chasing this boxer dude that she was dating. And he took off with the money, now I remember. Oof. Ooh, that's hot.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Car 11K.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come
Yeah,
on,
he's
Roy.
got the money.
We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
This could very well be the end of this mission. But let's... Ooh. Go. Is this where I can get in? Nope. Egyptian theater it is.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
Okay, that's nice. Classic LA. Oh, I could get up there. Too bad. And there is no other door. Then what's the point of going that way?
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
I have to kill him first, and then the boxer. Don't worry about Betamot, he was banned before he even had a chance.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Do I have to follow him? Oh, he's dead. There goes my hat again.
Move, I got you.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond too when I find him.
Throw out the guns.
I think the guy on top of there is
Where
dead.
are you?
You limey cocksucker.
He's dead. Hey, piano! I wanna play! Great. Oh. Oh, stop it. Someone up there, I think.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Yeah, he has to be... Wait, he's... Where is he? Why's my partner standing over there?
Phelps. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
How did my partner get up there?
You're clear, go!
In your nuts! Just to make sure you're dead.
Move, I got you.
There. If he's alive still, then I'd be darned.
You're covered, Phelps.
Ah, that's how you get up here.
You're clear.
Ah, here he is.
Stay down.
You're dead.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put
Hello.
the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Iskanya sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Okay.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
You shouldn't have gambled then.
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
This is definitely a rank 2 or below. Because I answered or got so many questions wrong. Probably missed a clue or 5. Rank 1? Well, fuck you, game. I don't give a crap. Perfect example, I just played for the story.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I've been in this job 20 years.
I could hear it in the guy's voice that I got a low score on that one. But like I said, I really didn't give a crap. So morphine again, eh?
Get up of yours anyway. I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your
Science
interest in my
teacher.
appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
No, don't want to go there.
I really hope
Don't
you're
wanna go
joking,
there.
Roy.
Damn it, why the hell did they put us all the way over there? Exit. Exit got them this way. I get lost in this police station. It's complicated, man. Right.
Extra, read all about it.
Now, Roy, you get to drive again, because I'm a lousy driver.
You know the way. You can drive.
Can I ignore you some other time?
Can I ignore you some other time? Let me check something really quick.
You seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Yep. I guess.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Hit the back? Okay. Yeah, if you let your partner drive, there's a good chance nothing happens in regards to CD damage or car damage.
Bekowski, you made
Hey.
homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Hey!
Relax, Rusty.
26 years
friendly
old, fashion
faces.
model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal Val is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Now all that we're missing is our friend from the patrols. Nothing here. These are the pills.
Looks like barbiturates.
Barbiturates. Whatever that may be. And this is probably where they came from.
Barbiturates. Yep. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Julia Randall.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Well, well, well. Definitely an overdose.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Excellent shawl. Always check both sides of the bed, folks. Always. I think we're done in this room.
Phelps? Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning.
Wow.
Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Just a brush, nothing
This is
special.
gonna help us.
Thought so.
This is her in these photos? She's something else.
Yes. Miss Julie was...
A pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having
Wow.
trouble with some boys.
Look at how purple her arms are.
Got her heart broken.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Yeah.
Very good.
Drifted off.
I don't know. Miss Julie, she always had so much fire. So much...
No, I already did that. Silly.
I'm sorry. I'm not being very clear.
There. It's okay.
Hey.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Cool. More bite marks on the arm. For sure. Ghosts.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Wow.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Yep. She looks horrible though. Anything on the toilet? Can I take a dump? No? Okay. Now let's have a look-see in the kitchen. Ironing.
circumstantial.
Yeah, I thought so. Before they had electric irons. I know it's nothing,
Probably
but still. I want to pick everything up just to be sure.
Not much help.
Thought so. Yeah, that's the weapon.
No good to me.
Oh. Good shit. Obviously nothing. Well, that was to be expected. Hello! Is that lady on the painting?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Wow, nice. Empty. But I don't think all of them are empty.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Yeah, told you. The scene.
It's a place to start.
Hollywood Boulevard. Working Tuesdays, 11 till 4 p.m. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall, Julia. Okay.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Nope. And empty. I think this is her as well. She's got pictures of herself all over the place. Nice.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Okay.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
So she wasn't mad at anyone in particular?
No, men were usually besotted with Miss Julia, not the other way around. I don't think Miss Julia was ever in love with anyone.
Oh, that's the wrong. Oh?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
That's the left side.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Morphine, possible suicide. Yeah, the men's smoking jacket.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Yay!
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Well, 2
Thanks,
out of
Mr.
3 ain't
Jones.
bad.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Thank you. Phone? There's one here, so there should be something I can call, right? Or not.
Any
You want to
ideas?
go digging around?
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Giving out orders already.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Okay, moving on. Eye movement to the left, not the entire head. Well, I had 2 out of 3 correct. And I remembered the whole left side looking thing. So, it counts
Can
for
you go
something.
out to this one?
Fine. Where are we
Wait,
headed?
we're not done yet?
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to?
Let's go to the doctor's office. And about the doubt for the last answer, it was pretty clear to me because you could already see the doubt in his eyes.
Bekowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bekowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I notice you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Oh boy. These conversations are just fun. It's one of the reasons thus far I really like this game. Just those conversations in the car, in between locations. Dr. Stoneman's practice. When they make up stories, they will look up to the right. Bruno's Deli. I think it's this one. Because this door is openable. There you go. 5th floor, Dr. Stoneman, 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Tell me there is an elevator. There is. Thank goodness. Don't want to walk up 5 stairs. Hurry up, Roy. Before the elevator
I
closes.
swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Nice. I would not trust an elevator that sounded like that. I'd take the stairs. 505. PDD. Oh. It says 505. I couldn't read it. That's 502. info. 3. Oh, you were into psychology. Cool.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
That door? I'll see if I can get into this door.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Shut up.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
You didn't like her, did you?
Wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
Seriously? That was the wrong answer?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
We believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
Looks like I was mistaken. Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Excuse me. Ooh. No, that was more about the fact that the camera zoomed in so much as if you're not supposed to be able to read that. Oh, hello.
Not sure this means much.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Anything else? Really? That was it? Ah. Let's see what else. Nope, we're done. I knew I could. Oh. Oh, it's just cups.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I know nothing. Not everything here is going to be relevant. Hello, people. How y'all doing?
hurts to walk, hurts to sit down, and now I got police riding me like I'm a criminal. Get lost.
What are you doing over here, comrade? We're not done here yet, though. Get out of my way. Typewriters. Awesome things. Right. I think we're done here for now. Where is the staircase? Oh. Hurry, Roy. What is this place?
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yeah, you're losing out on your money.
You drive. I need to
Let's
go
go
over the
back to
case
Julia's apartment.
Do we know where we're going?
I think there's literally 1 or 2 clues that I missed there, and I want to have everything. I thought I had everything, then I didn't.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them.
Agreed.
A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Well, why don't we invite him for a couple of drinks then? Hey? Just get him drunk. That ought to work. Was I ever stuck in an elevator? No. But I don't like elevators in general. What? What's this? Oh, looky! This is what we missed.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
There we go. That was the last thing I needed to find here. Pretty sure.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Wow, it even has a circle around it. That's the first time I see that. Upmarket Ladies Clothing Boutique. Let's go! Shall we? And there we are. Dame. Hello, ladies. How are you doing?
think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
What's that?
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Well, she's looking me straight in the eye.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
It's the same ring. Hey.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson.
Oh.
Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Sounds legit.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Well, she's still looking straight at me.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
Ooh.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
And now that life has ended. Well, what do you know? I don't know where to go, and there happens to be a telephone pole right there. Oh yeah, I could go to the police station. Now that the message will be passed on, of course.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? We just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Coroner it is. Bavarian. Comfy, Roy? You're driving.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
The Hollywood Receiving Hospital.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Yeah, I have to agree, that went very smooth. Just instantly... Opa, done. Oh yeah, she's dead. Hello, Mal. What's you doing? Mortuary night entrance. I like that sound. Oh, do not leave prisoners unattended. Staff only, staff only. Did say work that way, right? Oh, that way. Oops! Navigational skills at their finest.
Mister, you just cracked. Tell a man that there are 4
Coroner.
billion stars and he'll believe it. Tell him
Nope.
the bench has wet paint on it and he has to touch it.
Ah, here we are. Wait, who's the other person?
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, man.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Oh.
Oh, not on your life, Buster. Want to grab me 2 with ketchup and root beer?
Okay, Mal. What else do you have?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Phone call.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Ooh, sarcasm. Oh, so this is just next door.
I knew it wasn't.
Hey, CCCP, how you doing?
Bronco, give me a hand. I got a hard
Interview 2. Well, here we are.
Can I borrow some of that mascara?
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Thank you.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
And you were close?
We were friends.
Nope. I don't know how far I am from the end.
Miss Randall's landlady
CCCP.
said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Nope. Oh.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Okay. Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car in the end.
Hornet Clothing Imperium.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
They were all lies.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bekowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Right, now I get to follow a guy again.
He's in that car at the lights.
Nice car. Here he goes.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I can imagine that our friend wouldn't like it. Where the hell? Ooh, that's a pretty big curve. I have to be careful though. I have to be careful. Yes, follow me. Hey! That's...
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Oof, I heard the music play and I thought that I lost. But I failed. And they call me a lousy driver. Just gently tapping the forward button. And now we have to go all over town. And before this takes half an hour. Did he stop or just park? Do I dare get any closer?
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Whew, that was close. I really hate these.
Goddamn drunk drivers!
What? Me? I'm sober as I can. Although I have to drive really slow. Occasionally just completely stop because he just drives so slow. Bleh. Did I skip this already? Hello, colleagues. Look at me, I'm
Idiot
doing
never stepped foot
advice.
in Okinawa.
Because you were there, and he wasn't. Can't let it go ahead too far. I've been here before. This is the airfield, I think. To the right of me. No, 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 no. Ooh, no. Okay. Whew. In one go, and one go only. Second hands. Okay.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Do that. Wait, that's him. What the hell are you standing around there?
What are you doing?
He's just standing around there, turning around, and of course... Well, anyway, I've been streaming for about an hour. I'm gonna take a quick break, so go grab a drink, go grab a snack. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's try that again. So he's gonna stand there for a couple of seconds before he starts walking. Yeah. We know.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
There he is. Another boring chase scene. Gonna stand here. Now he's walking on. What the hell? And get behind the building to go incognito. I don't need to go incognito. So you stop, turn around again, stand for a couple of seconds, and then you're walking? Jeez. Moron. He's definitely... Wow, this is annoying. Jeez. Try that again, shall we?